What's up everybody, Joey here, welcome back to the channel. What you just heard was a fast legato pentatonic lick. Now the technique that I use for this lick is not my own, I actually borrowed it from Richie Kotzen and I'm going to show you how they work. But first, let's listen how they sound in an actual song and how you can implement a run like this in an actual musical piece. Here we go. Let's get into it. I'm going to show you how these legato pentatonic runs actually work and how that Richie Kotzen technique actually works. But before I do that, if you like my sense of melody and if you like the solo that you just heard, check out the link in the description. It is the link to my melodic soloing course. It's a total roundhouse kick when it comes to melodic soloing. You can actually learn that sense of melody and that way of soloing. Check out my course if you want to. And if you like that specific piece that I played and the solo, I have tabs and the backing track for that thing in my shop as well. It's the second link in the description. Go check it out. Okay, now the Richie Kotzen technique for pentatonic legato licks. Here we go. We're in E and let's tackle pentatonic box 1, which is... The lick goes as following. What we're doing is this. So basically it's 6 notes and we're picking 3 times. So we're starting here, 10th fret, E string. Hammer on to the 12th fret. And then we're playing the 12th note on the 12th fret on the A string as well. So it's... And then we're going back to the 12th fret on the E string. And doing... So in total, it's these 6 notes. And then watch my picking hand closely. It's 3 picks. So it's down, up, down. One important thing is watch out for bleed here. When we use both 12 frets on E and A string, we're both using it with, or we're both fretting it with the ring finger. And it's easy to have them bleed into each other like this. This shouldn't happen. It should be like this. One note comes right after the other. No bleed if possible. You can minimize the bleed by rolling your ring finger a little bit when you're hitting the A string. Do you see that, the rolling of the ring finger? I roll it back and forth so the notes are not bleeding. And then, once we're familiar with that, do that a couple times. Now we're moving this shape around and we're moving it up the pentatonic box 1 like this. Next one would be this then, just switching strings. Then we're moving up 2 frets, same pair of strings. Next pair of strings. Then I'm doing this here, adding the blue note. Next pair of strings. One more. And then I'm ending with a bend. So in total it's... triplets pretty much, right? And this is something you can practice, and when you get it to feel familiar, then it's easy to speed it up actually, because then you can just go. Now if we speed this up to like really crazy levels, and you're watching my picking hand, you can see I'm not picking a lot. All the heavy lifting is done by my fretting hand. So not a lot of responsibility for your picking hand, which is great. Okay, so now we know one lick, but we haven't really applied the entire technique to the fretboard itself and to other keys, because obviously there are other positions on the fretboard where you can use that kind of technique, and in other keys as well. I'm going to give you another example here. For this example, we're going to start up here in the 9th fret, and this is to show you can actually mix minor and major pentatonic with this technique as well, because we're starting here with the D chord actually used in that same technique. So it's like a D triad, if you will, which would be like a D major. And then we're going up the strings and doing an A7 kind of thing. So there it's not really a bar with the ring finger anyway, so there's no bleed. And then we're doing this, which would be an A major. Moving up the frets here, same pair of strings. And then we're going into A minor land here. And then just moving up the strings. So in total it would be. Or if you want to play it fast. Killer lick in A, and works well over A major and A minor in some spots without picking a lot, just legato. And I guess that's it for today. I hope this was helpful for you. Let me know in the comments, and spend some time with these cool legato licks. This is the Richie Kotzen Technique revealed. So if you're a fan of Greg Howe, Richie Kotzen, Justin Derrico, and others use these techniques as well, you're in a good spot to learn these things, and I'll see you in the next one.